Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Grimloper. Now, I've left this in a state that I normally don't like to do, but we were running out of time. So basically, maybe we don't want to do light source. Let's go back outside real quick, get our bearings here. We are up at the respite, and we were trying to get out of Ash Canyon and got running a little late, getting a little tired, needed a place to sleep. So should be able to walk forward. There's our bed. So let's get a drink. I think we have enough calories. No problem there. And I usually don't like to start a run or an episode where you have to sleep right away, but unfortunately, here we go. We don't want to sleep that long. Run out of water. $29. Still behind the curve. Because we have not gotten a bow made yet. Our lack of finding the hammer right away has really slowed this down. All right, so let's sleep 5 more hours. Getting through the birch forest has definitely helped us, though, because we have really picked up our health quite a bit. Cannot sleep anymore. We are carrying way too much stuff. But there's a reason for that. A lot of that has to do with this. I've been collecting a lot of saplings, and maple has really been thin so far. So we've got one curing back in Coastal Highway, which is what I want to get back to, so that we can start hunting. That's been the biggest goal in all of this. With the passive wildlife, we really haven't had much to worry about as far as being attacked or anything. Weather has been really brutal, and we paid a price for it, obviously with our health. But I think one of the bigger problems, more than anything, is just trying to get to where we can hunt, and that's going to make a huge difference. Do we have any cloth? Negative. Okay. It's a little early to leave. It's going to be cold. Let's take a moment and do some repairs. Let it get a little later. So let's do these. This will help.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, you always need to eat soon. Okay. I'm going to try to do the combat pants one more time here. That will add a decent amount of warmth there. And I think with the double combat pants, I'm not even going to worry about like making deerskin pants at all. Boots, definitely. Unless I could find some work boots, we definitely could use the boots. We need another one of these. And we need a better hat and better gloves. So that I'm hoping we can get to some, maybe do the rabbit hat, but definitely rabbit gloves. We definitely need to get bear skin going. We got things we need to do. Sounds horrible outside. We got a little bit of food. We're good on food and water. Let's take a peek at the weather. Do we have a bandage? We've got plenty. Okay. We need to drink some water, I see. Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful day outside. We'd make it 5 feet before we froze to death. All right, so get a drink first before you get too involved here.
I would do anything for a drink.
Oh! Grounded that statement right out of you. Harvest some of these. May just go ahead and start a fire and cook up some porridge and stuff here, and we'll use that to leave off of. What do we got for fire materials? We got 3 coal, so we don't want to get into that. We got 6 sticks, so we're probably going to need to go ahead and break down some of these crates. Ooh, more matches. Matches are definitely not an issue.
I could eat a horse. That's saying a lot because I love horses.
You and the horses. I think you need to hold your horses. All right, let's go ahead. We have matches galore. Let's go ahead and get a fire going here. Let's use the mag lens and make this happen. I love how that always defaults. Once you get it, it's like the default. Let's not use the fire torch in your hand or whatever. Something that would be nice if they could tweak that. All right. There you go, Aspen. A ton of time. Tell you what. Let's make a liter of water. Let's cook up some porridge. Not lose well fed. Oh. And at this point, that's funny, you can't set it on the ground, but you can set it on the carpet. Whoops. Didn't mean to pick that back up. Where did you go? It will not sit on the ground. You got it. Put it on the carpet. Okay, we do have the thermos. I was trying to remind myself what we do and don't have. Been a few weeks since I've played this. When I get time to record, I try to record 2 or 3 at a time. And then I usually will record the other series, the Stalker series. They all warm up. Keep cooking the porridge, because that one was getting to be pretty close to being all nice and hot. See what? Oh, we got a whole bunch of teas in there. All right, you stay warm. That's right, put it on the carpet. Two, 4, 6. All right, I'm gonna go take a peek out here and see if this blizzard's gotten any better. Probably not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am glad we've gotten done with
I could eat a horse.
the mine.
That's saying a lot 'cause I love horses.
If you're not familiar with it, the mine is where the cat hangs out, right at the end of the ropes. Now, there's a way to get around it. You gotta kind of backtrack, but there's really no need to go over there other than to the birch forest, which I think we can avoid the cat. Potable water. How we doing? Tell you what, go ahead and do another half. Our fire is going to start getting ugly here. We want to save this food for food poisoning. Kind of need to do some more forage here. We should be able to leave here pretty quickly, I think. I think this should just about do it. So eat this and head out. Should be able to stay warm. We've got teas. Try to get over to Mountaineer's Hut, and then we'll reassess what we're doing. Pretty much decided that we're not going to go to the summit. We're already behind in getting stuff down for, like, you know, bearskin and all that stuff. So I'm going to hightail it back to Coastal Highway. That's our one maple sapling is curing there. And I would feel better if we had bow and arrows. And then we could start moving around so we could come back here to go up to the top of the summit and take advantage of the skins and foods that are up there. But we'll also be armed and we can hunt, which will give us some more sustainability. Pick that up. Eat. No. Yeah. Not bad. Drink a little of that. Drink the rest of it here in a second. Take the expressway down. Through the spring. And let's go. Grab a few of these cattails on the way out. I'm going to say that I didn't realize the cougar was in this. And I don't know how the cougar reacts in Pilgrim because it's never been something that I have messed with enough. So I would assume if it's passive like everything else, it's not going to attack. So coming back over here is not that big a deal, but maybe the cougar's different. I guess we will find out. Because if the cougar's here, it's also going to be everywhere else, which one of the things I don't like about the new cougar. I've actually been tempted to record an Interloper run on the old Cougar version of the game. managed to get my hands on it back when we were doing an early podcast of it and comparing, Cougar 1.0 versus 2.0 and what have you. Didn't really play the game. It was more we kind of passed time to get to where the cat was available, just to experience the attack and everything. I think it would be interesting is to actually play it. Play out Interloper. I think it shows up after 30 or 40 days or whatever, and then uh, when it moves into an area, then you have a chance to escape. It's so dramatic and it's so interesting the way they present it and everything. Look at all this fur. 3 furs right there. I was thinking about that the other day when I was looking at something else, and I was like, that might be interesting to actually play, Interloper on that old file. Because, I mean, literally, it was only out for 4 days. They introduced the Cougar, and then, like, 4 days later, took the Cougar out. Didn't even get a chance to play it, Didn't even get the chance to even see it. Because it came out on Tuesday, and they ripped that out on Friday, and I generally play on the weekend. Some of us have to work, and we never got a chance to play it. Is your coffee still warm? Drink that. It'll rewarm you up a little bit. Also help with some fatigue. Here's our buddy the bear's over here. So I don't know if I try to stream that or do a recording. Haven't really thought it through. More just thinking about it. Might be something to do after I reach a stopping point with hand luggage. Although hand luggage, I'm actually recording that next. And you'll probably see that before you see this. Ooh, echo. I know quite a few other creators have made videos on that. I know Zach has done it, and I think Athenon and Thomasina and them. So you can find material on it, and I've seen it, but I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, it would be really interesting to experience. Because we experienced this new version of the cat, which would be over that way. Over where the tail section is. And we weren't so cold, I'd go over there and go see how it reacts. But the Cougar 1.0, what made it different was that it wasn't in the world as something you could hunt. It was this unseen predator. And I know that's what kind of made everybody mad. It was not something that they could actively seek out and go hunt it, but in real life, a mountain lion or a cougar or whatever is a predator you wouldn't see. You know, most of the time they're in the shadows, they camouflage well. They like to attack from above, they like to attack from behind. And so for me it was more realistic. The thing that was wonky about it was the whole, you kind of get this last ditch ability to shoot it and what have you. And then the other thing that was way different about it is that when it moved into an area, it essentially, you either had to deal with it and take the risk, or you had to leave. And so it kind of made you, leave the area. We had to move along.
I can't feel my hands.
I know, Astrid. We're going to try and save our teas, and let's go up here. We may even make a fire. Warm up our teas again. And then we'll head on. This is just a pit stop. Then if you were brave enough to confront the cougar, you really had to be, well prepared for it. You almost needed to go to Blackrock and get the ballistics vest, and you needed to have, good protective clothing, because it was going to attack you and it was going to tear you up. And if you got lacerations, it was going to be brutal. Sounds like the wind's kicking up.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
No firewood over there. Let's go ahead and put our stuff on this. How's our thermos doing? And let's just take all these out. They are not to be found. So let's do this. That. Cook a porridge, warm up. This will be a good travel. Sure, these are jiggled, and then I'll drink birch bark, and then we'll have the rosehip teas to back up. Tell you what. Oh, I hit safe house customization. Let's drop that. Leave this behind. We'll have 2 ruined cans of dog food up here, but hopefully when we come back, we'll have correct cooking level. Enjoy that. Speaking of which, what current cooking level we at? We're pretty close. We're on our way to cooking level 5 anyway. How many torches do we have? We can harvest this torch. Okay, we're almost warm. We've got a few, not many. Eat this. Tell you what, let's make one more. That way we're pretty well fed. We have a bedroll so we can sleep any place that's warm. There's our water. Let's take one of these, leave the rest. Anyway, let's load up these teas while we're waiting on that. Transfer. foggy right now, so it's time to go. Take advantage of the weather. Calories going here. Pick that up. All right. Let's go, Astrid. Coastal Highway is awaiting. Wow. He would be hard to hunt. I'm so excited about this. I really, really want to get this bow done. The whole premise of this being trying to hunt with the passive build. Now, I've seen there's been some tournaments where you had to do this and that, and I've seen people do this, and it's not as easy as it sounds. Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to. That's why I'm skipping the summit right now. I really want to grab these two. Leave that one behind. I'm really anxious to get the bow made so we can start gathering up materials. It's going to really help with our sustainability. Because food is scarce. I mean, we've gotten lucky. We've got some food with us now, and that's why I'm trying to travel as quick as I can. But food is going to start getting a little scarcer. So we need the food. And we need the warm clothing. So we're not doing too bad. We're only one down right now with the torch. But we're going to need to work on some bear hides and better shoes. I'm not going to worry about chaining torches. This was just had a torch available, and if we could keep it lit and it kept us a little warmer, I was going to utilize it, but I'm not going to worry about chaining them. Now my hope is we head down, we go by the point of disagreement and head down that way. See if we can't find any more maple sap. We're still only one down. Fantastic. This is what the fog is good for. Try not to run. We're in a good part of the day, so we just need to keep pushing. It would be so nice if we could keep ahead of the weather, keep our meters up, and get to Coastal Highway. And depending on how things go, we're probably going to just kind of hunker down in Coastal Highway for a bit. Kind of like to to heal a little bit. I'd like to try and hunt as much as we can. Might even try my hand at some fishing. Wouldn't mind building a curing box or two, if possible. Not going to do a whole lot of safe house at the moment, but the curing boxes would come in handy, especially if fishing becomes a viable idea. Don't know how that's going to work. All right, we lost our warming up, but we're still only one down. If we're underweight, I'm just going to climb down the rope. Yeah. I'm not even going to worry about warming up. Though, what if? Oh, it's gotten cold already. All right, no problem. Start grabbing some sticks if we need to make a fire. Hear the crows. Wow, look at all these sticks. We have not been here. I was just thinking, had we been here or not?
I think I can use this.
No. Sundered Pass is not quite in my wheelhouse just yet. Gonna need some warmer clothes. Technically, it wouldn't be hard to do, though. Let's have one of our teas here. Okay. Warm this back up. Get us a little further along. You know what? I changed my mind. I was going to go down by the river, but I think we're just going to follow this road. This will get us around quicker. Kind of looking for that right there, and that's a maple stump. I know there's a couple that way towards the river. I was going to go looking, but either we poached that one or it is gone. There's one other one over by the rock if it's there. But with it being foggy and that, I don't really want to get too lost. The only good idea to go through here would be to go back and grab birch bark. But we're sitting on 18, so not too shabby. We do passively heal as long as we stay ahead of our meters, so. Going to the birch forest is kind of a detour too, so I kind of like to take advantage of the fog. We're not cold. We're only going one down. We still have warm teas instead of getting too far off track. Follow the road and the scared bear. I don't even know where he went. All I can do is hear him. Couldn't have hunted you if I wanted to. He's coming up again. Wherever he ran. I could kind of hear him. You won't see him again. There's the road, Astrid. That's what we're looking for. Kind of a long walk on this episode, but what awaits us on the other side is really, really, really exciting. How hard will it be to hunt passive wildlife? Getting up to level 5 will be very helpful. Ooh, guns, guns, guns book. That's exactly what we need. Okay, starting to get a little colder. Weather's probably trying to change a bit here. We are getting tired. Kind of hear the wind. Might be transitioning. He can hear you, Wolfie. Can't see you yet. Warming up expired. Might grab another tea here. Get us to the mine. Definitely walking faster on the road. You know what? Let's not risk it. Oh, it's just... How close can we get to it? Drink it. Oh, wait. Wrong one. I was trying to be in a hurry. Oh. Just barely. Okay, that should get us. That should get us up there. Well, not the most exciting walk in the world because of the fact that it's been so foggy. But it's been a lot warmer. We're not trying to get through this in the blizzard. The blizzard isn't starving us out. I see you, mushroom, up there. I'm gonna leave you. Don't need distractions. Yeah, I can hear a wind. I think what we'll do is when we get into the mines here, I don't know that I'll sleep for very long, but I'll try to catch a nap here and get our carry weight back up. Because just that's how we're overweight now. Nothing's really changed other than just getting tired. Still walking pretty good though. I don't know, maybe a coffee would be better. We'll warm up in the mine pretty decently. We'll get to the other side and decide. Might just drink a coffee and push. You know, minus the dramatic music, as far as Grimloper goes, we're not in such a grim state as I've been through most of this run. We're actually looking better. All right, here we are. Push through. How much weight do I play with? Not a lot. I don't know where we are, how much coal I'm going to see, but I'm probably only going to pick up a couple. Hit 3. Let's push for 8 to 10. Keep it in there. All right, last one. Let's not overdo it. You can always come back up here and grab. Assuming we've been through all of this. Right, okay. Don't need to waste our time. Yeah. Yeah, we are. We're getting tired. You're tired of walking. I'm tired of listening to you complain. All right. See what? Put this out. Still foggy. 2 down. Don't have any teas, but we can warm up along the way if necessary. Got nothing to fear except the cold. So worst case scenario, we get down here to this little trailer. We could warm up again. Try not to do anything foolish, like taking shortcuts in the fog and getting lost. But I do want to take advantage of the fog. It's definitely warmer than we would be.
Oh, I'm starving.
All right. Hey, rabbits. Ooh, we have 1 rock. Now what we need is movie voice. In a world where 1 rock was the savior of your life, you threw it badly. All right, let's sneak over here and we'll warm up. Take you. Take you. Come in here. All you bad torches. Okay, we're not getting the benefit from that. Don't sleep. Just pass time for a second. Warm up. Let's go. Fog is lifting. Mr. Bunny Rabbit is still safe. In typical TLD fashion, I hear terminate. But they're not here. They're lying to us. Alright, we're probably going to get tired before we get there, but I think I'm just going to tank the tired in favor of getting to our destination. Sad thing is, it's taken an entire episode to get from the respite to here, which, I mean, really, it's a pretty good time, actually. Across from Ash Canyon all the way to Coastal Highway, it's not bad. Sometimes this takes several days because you're caught in the storms. So that's why I'm trying to push it. I'm trying to push, trying to get us there. I'd love to be able to sleep and then, like, maybe get started on the bow. Maybe we run a little later than normal just to get it? Alright, Astrid, I know you're going to be tired and hungry. It is what we do. Live a tired and hungry life.
All I can think about is food.
Lucky for you, Astrid, the food here doesn't think about you. If we were playing Interloper, they would.
Just need to close my eyes.
You're tired. Now we're tanking. Except we're getting cold too, which that I did not want to do. Probably should have stopped at the little houses.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, you've mentioned it. We can't run. Can't do anything about it. Ooh, sounds like we're getting in Aurora. I'm gonna light this and see if this will help any. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Gonna get windy, and this is not gonna be good. If I could warm up a tea, even.
Come on, little fire.
Arr. The wind's gonna pick up. That wouldn't have lasted anyway. Okay, let's do this. We'll tank a little damage. Yeah, should have stopped at the little houses. This was a little further than I was thinking. I could go up to that trailer, but quite realistically, you can go down here just as quickly. In fact, we could hit that house that's right there just as quick as I could hit that trailer a little closer to here.
I'm starving.
Come on, Master, we can do this. Not bad. We did pretty good. All right, how bad was it? And 10%. Not
I'm
awful.
starving.
I'm not happy about it, but all right, let's get home. We need to drop all this stuff. We got things to cure. Nice thing is we can see inside. I love how they made that light so bright. That is so crazy. Lights up this whole thing. All right, we made it. Oh, we have some goodies here. All right, let's drop all of these. And maybe. There we go. And here is our bow to be. Could also make some boots, maybe. We need food. So I think we make the bow, we make arrows, and we get to hunting. I'm going to tell you what. Let's drop these, drop this. I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I know, I know. But we do have something important. All cured. That's right, we didn't do that. All right, I'm going to try and get an hour and a half done here. While we got the aurora and while we're still awake. Not bad. All right. Let's drink. How tired are we? Pretty tired. Maybe I can get another half. I'm gonna sleep for an hour. If this thing is still raging, we're gonna get back up and work some more. Back to work. You got an hour nap. I think you can do another
I need
30
anything
minutes.
right about now.
Eat another cattail. Sleep for an hour. Okay, we're done. Sun will be up in a bit. So let's go ahead. I'm going to eat 2 more of the cattails for the moment. Get a drink. Oh, what happened to the bed? All right, let's sleep for like 3 hours here. All right, Astrid. You got a nap. Let's get this bow done. let's do it for an hour. I don't know how much food we have.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Yeah, I know. Got flour and oil over here. How about the death fish? Those are not in the best shape. Tell you what, go ahead and eat those. That should keep us going for a bit. Got a frying pan right there, and I think we have another one on us, so we could make up some bannock. Worst case scenario. All right, let's get this thing going. Maybe we can work our way back over to Desolation Point and make the knife. All right, how are we doing here? Let's get some more water. We need water made.
I need to find a place to rest.
One thing at a time, Astrid. One thing at a time. All right. We have finally got a bow. That is great.
I need to find food.
You got water right there. Do you have anything in any of these? No. Tell you what, Astrid, I'll be nice. Let's make you some food here.
Come on, little fire.
Do a bunch of water. And make some bannock. We're gonna get tired.
So tired, I could lay down right here.
Oh, won't let me do that. That one will. That's funny. Oh, it's dog food. That's why I was like, why isn't that letting me do that? Get the cooking points from all that. Astrid, I'm sorry you're tired. I bet you couldn't sleep for half an hour. "22 minutes. It's gonna take too long. That's right. You can't get that too close. Make up. Oops. Let's do one more. Take that oil. Everything in. That should be all right. Put back the one we stole. Might as well make more. We're gonna need it. That'll just about get us to the end of that fire. So, see what? Let's heat these up. Now, technically, the fire should go out about the time these are done. So, I'm gonna go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to craft the arrow shaft. Craft arrow shafts. I think we're going to go to sleep after this. Pushing the envelope here a little bit. I'm tanking damage again. So let's get a bit of sleep going. Eat the bannock. Drink. I'm going to sleep for like 4 hours. Wake up to an aurora. I'll work on putting some arrows together. What I like to do is end the episode at the point where we've got the bow made, we've got arrows made. And then the next episode following this one is get to hunting. Let's go make a fool of ourselves. Hunting this passive wildlife. 31 days. Took us 31 days to get a bow. That was awful. This was an interloper run. People have had it down ready to go in a couple of days. Usually like day 10. It's almost morning. Drink the rest of our water. All right, one more hour of sleep. And get up, and get to work. Take that water back, I guess. We'll have to have us a water making session. Okay. Got 9 arrow shafts. We have 9 arrows. We have 8 arrowheads. Quality tools. Uh-oh. If for some reason you hear a little dog howling in the background, it's because I just heard a siren go by, and I have this little chihuahua that thinks that he's the great yodeler when hears a siren. So I haven't heard him start yet, but if he picks up in the background. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
All right. Eat that. So close, Astrid. We're so close. I keep wondering how many of these arrows we're going to end up losing for bad shots and chasing down things. Hey,
All
maybe
I
we...
can think about is food.
How many do we have? Oh, here comes another siren. We got 7. All right, get a drink. Oops, I did that poorly.
Can you eat trees?
Oh, don't. Okay. Drop that. Drop that. Actually, drop that. Okay, worst case scenario, we have a can on us. Oh, we need water. And food. 30%. 16%. Not good. Not good, Astrid. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We're going to do this again. Clock's ticking, Astrid. Clock's ticking.
Perfect.
No, I'll tell you what. Let's risk these. Either I'm going to get a chance to go outside and hunt, or I'm not. So let's take a look at the weather. That also might change my mind. Okay, not the greatest weather. We may have to push this. All right, so let's just get set up for the next episode. Let's just put ourselves in that position. So. Let's put us in food poisoning. Just eat everything.
My stomach.
I thought.
It hurts. Oh, God, it hurts.
Okay, eat everything. Eat it all, Astrid. Eat it all. Save that for morning. You're gonna need a little more time on this fire. Alright, do we have any other crappy foods? No, in here. So we might as well eat everything bad that we have. Alright. We have a bow. We have arrows. We're making water. We have food poisoning. We have breakfast. We might as well sleep. And we'll get this episode saved up. Our health is dropping. Why is our health dropping? I didn't take... I didn't take the remedy. That's what I did wrong. I missed this step. Oh, Kirk, what are you doing? I know. I really botched this, didn't I?
This is the worst.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to lean into a few of these. I didn't even think about that part. I was just trying to get stuff ready to sleep, and I didn't take the... All right. Let's sleep for 3 hours. Ugh, what a mistake. At least it didn't kill me. I would have been just such a bummer. Would have been such a bummer. All right. Drink. And drink. I'm going to try not to drink any more than that. Keep 4 of them for backup. How much time do we need to sleep here? Cabin fever, I'm not worried about. We need 3 more hours. All that walking over here and we got cabin fever? Okay. What are we doing? Food poisoning. We still need 4 hours. Tell you what, save a little bit of a drink. I may sip on a... Oh, we're facing the wrong way. I can't believe I did that. I believe I did it. All right, food poisoning sealed. We are not. Okay. We're still getting some regenerative. Oh, that hurt. Ugh, that hurt. We got down to 15%. Yeah, gain half of it back. We'll keep working on it. Tell you what, drink one more. Let's get us back up to 40. Now we're gonna have to pass some time here. If we're not tired. Yeah, I can see it ticking up there. Yeah, sleep or two. Oh. Ran late, made a mistake. All in the... All right. This is where we're going to end this. How do we pick up on our health here? Okay, good. We're back to 40. That's what I was hoping for. All right, we need to find some more birch bark. There should be some floating around here we might be able to grab. Next episode. Let's get to hunting. That's the whole point. This is why I ran late. Gotta hunt. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and sticking it out this long. And living through mistakes. That's what happens when you don't tick off all the check boxes and stuff. So anyway, didn't die, but got to recover again. But hopefully the hunting will help. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. We will catch you on the next one.